Testing, testing. Okay, looks like it's working. So I just posted this on our forums. All right, it's a tutorial I'm doing right now as we speak on how to view your complete map. Okay. Now the original post, the OP, which I gotta edit that. Use double parentheses. Come on, let's go. There we go. Okay, right. The original post is here. This is the main forum, 7-day forums. And at the top, he talks about it, and there's your link to your source code. Now that link is the same link as this link, okay? Which takes you to this where you can download the program. Now, let's show you how this goes here. Very simple, very intuitive, very easy. For purpose of redundancy. Now, I don't know how you do it, but let's go show in folder. It's in my downloads folder by default. Now you can, I don't know how you do it if you double click this and then double click inside it. If you go to extract all. But you have to extract the file since it is a zip file, right? Extract all, where? Now let's stay in the downloads folder and create its own folder. What the hell? I'm not picky. Okay, but it opens up for me by default. There's the exe. Let's get going. Now what do we do? Okay, now we got this window here. What does all this mean? Path to map file. Where are your map files? Well, you don't need to know where. Okay, we can tell you can find that out, but browse for file and it takes you right to where you need. Now, just in case you don't know, they moved the saves folder to whatever drive 7 Days to Die is installed on, or your user folder, hot rod. But it's in your C drive, users, your name, and it's a hidden folder. So you have to show hidden files and folders if you're not there already. App data, roaming, the game name, saves, and then whatever is your game, single player Navis game, or is it random gen? Okay. But you don't have to worry about that because you just click browse for file. Bam! It takes you right to that location. So we're going to look at my map for 12.4. Alright, so this is the seed name we used. And whatever your game name is, what it's going to be. And it's going to be located, these .map files. Star.map just means it looks for all files with the extension .map. So it's in your player folder, and there it is. Okay, now these things can get big. They're huge. For example, on the server, this is the seed we're using right now. Actually, no, that's the wrong server. There we go. These are all the players. And they're the player files.ttp and their map files. Alright? Now look how big this is. Right? Some are bigger than others. The more you explore, look at that, the file size. That's freaking huge. Many, 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 many megabytes. Okay? Which is why they can be so huge, okay? Right, 3 kilobytes. But then that's 72, right? 572. And I just got a flash flood warning. Storms here. But these files are freaking huge, okay? So it depends on how much of the map you uncovered, but anyway, let's go back to the tool. This one, obviously I haven't explored much, right? You open the map file and it loads there. Okay, great. Now, when you export it, we're just going to go with full size here. It takes a little longer to load, but who cares? And we're not going to enable any of these boxes. We're going to show what happens. You export it to PNG. It's just a picture file. Where do we want to put it? You know what? Let's put it in my desktop under a map folder called Maps. What the hell? Okay, done. Now, where is it? Let's open and explore. It'll take me right to it. Bam! There it is. Let's open it up. And there's my map. Alright, I can scroll in. Alright, there's the big tower you might have seen, the Punisher symbols. And let's go, scroll out, scroll in. Now, let's say I wanted, what does draw grid mean and draw background? Well, we'll show you. Export that mother. You don't have to overwrite it, but I am. Open an Explorer. Alright, this is what draw background does. Okay, that normal covered up brownish, tannish, beigeish, whatever you want to call it. Look, and this is what the grid lines mean. This is divided into regions, okay? That's region, I think, .0, 0, 0, -1, and so on. Or actually, there's probably -1, 0. And that's -1, 1, and so on, okay? But these squares are regions. When I have a corrupt region, so you can see if the problem is here, and I mess with this region, it's going to screw up these prefabs, you know, right? Some of them cut buildings in half or in part, so it can be tricky working with this stuff. But anyway, now I can view my whole map for my single-player game. Just that easy. And that's how simple it is. That's how intuitive it is. Right? And you can mess with this as you see fit. Right? You can look at all this stuff yourself, but that's how you use it if you want to use it. And we'll see about doing something to where, let's see, these are your Steam IDs. So I think this is mine. You see how big my map file actually is from the server, not my single player game. So let's change this to it won't find it that way, but you see how many bytes this is, right? This is huge. $34 million bytes, right? And we'll show you what happens when I'm pulling off the server. Alright, this is my map from 12.4 on our actual server. Okay, there it is. I put it in the same maps folder. Let's run the program, wherever you have it. Let's browse for file. Now it's not going to be in my default saves folder, because I put it on my desktop, remember? There it is. Let's draw the grid, draw the background, what the hell, let's export it. Put it back in my desktop. And open an you see how it's taking longer because it's a bigger file, right? Still, 7 seconds ain't bad. Open an Explorer, that's the one. Boom. There it is. Alright. Oh, actually, this is our current game, I'm sorry. CCP test. See, that's Ground Zero City. You can see all the areas I've explored. Some of these areas. How did he get there without pathing? Well, Dalgota tells me there's something wrong with certain areas. This is, I think there was some buildings down here that were screwed up, some screwed up here. Somebody was stuck here. But I pop around and visit different places. This is... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, right here. You see that line? That's that huge cliff. This is that trench where Professor Smash got stuck anyway. And it's north, so don't worry about revealing his location. Right, this isn't showing where all the players have been. This just shows where I have been, okay? These little spots is me. I'll click to go there, because I'm trying to find something in increments. But anyway, that's how simple it is to use. And yeah. We might incorporate something in here where people can request their map and I can try and send it to them, but some of these are going to be too big. We'll have to test it and see. To send it through a PM or an email attachment or something. But we can maybe try and work something if you guys want. And that's it.